Well, it begins to move. Hey, they're taking her somewhere.
Yeah. As I go, and as I walk out, and I go.
So they grab you. Go ahead and roll for initiative. By the way, they're inside the ship, so I'm not sure if you see this, but you do know that your ship is moving. And if you want to roll for initiative too, just to determine what you do.
Sure.
Okay.
So you're going for.
Oh boy. So what do you decide to do now that they're moving?
So they're in our ship.
Yeah, so two of them are in your ship, and they took, and so Baelor is with them, and then like they sort of walked around the corner.
Where's the original guy I was talking to?
He's walked out of the cannon, and he's making his way to the vehicle that you're at. It's sort of slowly rolling, very slowly.
And I'm next to like one of their trucks or something.
Yeah, like you're inside one. They guided you one. It's like a big truck you can like sit in.
I'll sit back and like do as most of a pensive pose as I can decide that a lizard folk would take.
Okay.
And I'll look at the guy who I was originally talking to, and I'll just look at my ship. I'll just say, cats in Goblin. I don't know what to do. I guess they're selling you into slavery, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, so yes, so he returns you. So gets like a little bag out of like a cylindrical thing. It's like a belt.
What am I looking at?
It's just a black think of like a black burlap sack, if you will. Like takes it out. It's of a finer material.
We're getting Roswell.
It's like it's a more fine symbol. Finer material than burlap. At least it shows it.
Oh god, you're being self-sexually now.
Well, I'll motion to, if he gets near me or if he gets closer, I'll go to grab the sack and try and put it on his head, thinking that's what he wants.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and do that. So as he's good at motion to put it on his head, he takes it. Put it on your head.
Alright, I'll put it on my head.
Okay.
Dude, you have.
I have nothing. I'm awful at fighting. There's 5 UFOs, trucks everywhere. I can't fight
This
this.
ain't taken. It's weird how well this is going.
I don't know what's happening.
You also have magics.
So the one
This
that's
is the kindest abduction ever.
So the one that's with you, they start looking around like they like this why he's kind of like. Okay, he starts moving his hand to you.
As I walk past him, if he's gonna stop me, I'm gonna grab the lapel of his.
Like he doesn't physically stop you, but he sort of say, I don't know, you're at a museum, and you walk real close to one of the exhibits, and like one of the museum people is like sort of like, say you're trying to go here, he just kind of does this to you, like sort of that. Like it's not an aggressive. You can give me a sense motive to see if it is an aggressive or not, or.
So sense motive. So again, that's a mighty 13.
Yeah, okay, it's not it was a 10 to beat it, but just by the softness of how he's moving, it's not a sense. It's not a dangerous or violent movement. He seems like he's just curious, Like if you brought a caveman here that wasn't eating sex up anything I see, and it's like, ugh, to your TV. Well, they're basically doing that. I just said initiative just to break it up so it's easier.
Right, what I'll do is I'll jump out of ship and grab him, motion just like that. It's like, what's going on there? What's going on there? What? I say, vroom vroom? Huh? What's he pointing to?
He's pointing to like a cylindrical compartment on his belt. So it takes it out. Nice little bag that he has.
I say,
Reverend? Puts it over the other guy's head.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna start running towards.
And then he begins to move it towards you.
I'm gonna run towards the car. My sonic speed.
Okay, go ahead and give me. Well, actually no, it wouldn't be a roll for you. It'd be a roll for him.
He can catch you.
So yes, you are just running away from him.
Jump jet feet.
One of them is they're just sort of standing there, really.
Yeah.
They go back in the ship.
It's just.
Okay.
Oh, you ran out of the ship?
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave someone behind and not leave her behind her.
I mean, I'm going to a very sweet place. Maybe I'll get something cool, or maybe I'll just become a slave. I don't know. You're gonna ride away on our ship. There's still a chance you can escape.
Okay. So yes, their vehicle begins to sort of peel off and go faster and faster as they are now driving away in some direction. More of them begins they sort of drive kind of slow away from you.
And I say, Triple Decker, get out! I don't know. Can you hear me screaming, "Yo, Triple Decker, don't go in the spooky van"?
Inside the bag, so she's already in the van. That's a weird sentence, and she already has the bag over her head. That's another weird sentence. But anyway, you're already in the van. You have the bag over your head, and you can't hear anything in there.
I'm just dancing.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a nice, dry, cool feeling.
Yeah,
I just
enjoying it.
I just sort of stop and I go, God damn! As I run back into the ship.
Okay. All right.
And it's and I go back in.
So they're taking pictures, moving things,
Yeah.
They're doing things
Yeah. I go, hey, no. And I go, you two? I say, and I go, and then I cast Mind Thrust on him.
Okay.
So he is gonna have to make let's see, Will 18.
Okay. So for just one, right? Yeah, he fails.
And that's what he's gonna take.
How am I doing, Alex? Am I doing okay?
If your objective is to make us all confused, you're doing great.
He takes 19 psychic damage.
As he falls to the floor.
And I look at the other one. Ah!
The other one grabs grabs its sidearm and it shoots and it fires at your stomach.
Okay. As a free action, can I say, Robot, kill him?
On
Please?
your turn?
Killing.
Yeah.
Active.
Yeah. Yeah, on your turn, totally. Okay, cool. So, is your armor class above a 16, 17, 18, 19?
No.
Oh, cool. Is it above an 18?
No.
Okay.
Why don't you just tell them what it is?
4.
Because they don't speak good like we do, okay?
Oh, I just want to tell Lance what the AC
So
was.
8.
Oh.
Yeah. So you are dealt 8 piercing damage as it shoots into you. He shoots with he used one of these kind of shots. He shoots you twice, straight up Han Solo style, and then he starts he presses something on his shoulder and starts barking inward.
Okay.
You can feel your vehicle sort of rumbling and moving faster and spiriting you away somewhere.
Going cool place. It's way better than the Bone Lords.
So so it's
This
Dumpto's turn.
die once.
It's your turn, DT into Wibber.
I'll just be rambling. I'm like, hey, if you kill me, don't bring me back. I don't want to be like the Bone Lords. I almost went slavery with them, and they were just to kill me. I'd work back as a slave. Just you kill me, just make it quick and eat me fast. I'm just rambling and stuff like that.
So you feel like rustling on your body, sort of, like your hand. Like you feel like your hands are being lifted, like sort of like your fingers are being closed and then opened, and closed and opened again. Just generally being examined on the way. You
Guess they like that spacesuit.
I'd be like, oh man, it's got some nice clothes. Aliens is sharp. But anyway, so is there anything else you're doing?
Oh, I'm just going along.
I love it. I really do. Like it's being abducted now. All right, so what are you doing?
Free action. I say, AI, help me. We need to get Triple Decker holo-deck.
All right. Well, am I going to Triple Deck or am I leaving the planet? Because I can't be two places at once. Or am I killing these guys?
First things first. Help me with this fool.
All right.
As I cast telekinetic projectile, I grab something of the guy who I assume I just blew his mind literally and figuratively.
Yeah, you got like one of the you got the like cylindrical thing.
Yeah, that's one of the things, and I just used that to just slam into that guy's face. So
Okay.
his, let's see, is it 19 plus 5? So
That's enough to hit.
okay, so he. Okay, so it's only a little baby damage. Is it just sort of hit him with it?
Okay. So how much damage?
2.
Okay, cool.
And I don't know. As I do that, and then is there any cover or something I can sort of jump behind or?
Yeah, there's things like you can hide behind, like like the corners of walls.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get behind a corner, so I'm not just gonna be like bam, and then sort of all right now Final Fantasy style. Now you gonna shoot me?
Okay. Yeah, I can take care of him. Just leave because I don't have any guns or countermeasures inside of me, but I got one trick.
What is it?
I mean, he's got to breathe, right?
So do I.
Yeah, so I'm saying get out of here, and then
Out of the ship?
yeah, I'm gonna lock the doors. We'll suffocate him.
That'll take forever.
That's all I got.
All right, don't worry, I got it then.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna suffocate you. And yeah, so it's his turn.
Yeah.
So it's going to actually. It just sort of darts around the corner, and you can't hear it or like you can't really hear or see it anymore for right now.
All right.
I'm hiding.
All right. Well, I guess if the hunters become the hunted, well, that's a turn. So.
Yeah, it's hit somewhere.
Yeah.
And you, like,
That's
they've taken the bag off your head by now,
Yeah.
and it's like, huh?
I look at them like,
And they're still examining you. They've taken the sack off your head, but they're still like examining you. Like, oh, you're cool with this, okay?
yeah,
Whatever.
I'll try and examine them if they let me.
They're fine with it.
Mutual examination.
Yeah, they're doing things like they're like pricking you with things. They're not doing anything super invasive right now. Just like trying to like to examine like your weird eyes, things like that. One of them touches your mandible, like
And
flips back. Yeah, that's the thing. They're like examining you. What are you doing to them?
You know in Disney's Tarzan, when Jane and Tarzan meet, I'm like,
Oh, like feeling the face.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
So you were doing that to say like, were you doing that to one that was examining you?
sure.
So it sort of backs away and he grabs again and puts it in front of him. And so you're examining, I guess the intern is examining you.
Alright.
Right.
So my life now.
So yeah, the ship's moving really quick, and it sort of loads itself into one of the saucers, and it gets up and it beams away.
I got off this planet. I don't know about you.
When it jets away, you see a large sprawl of a city beneath, sort of city beneath it, but it's very small, maybe like a small community or it's like a community sort of thing. As bays open up and it lands, air is being decompressed. But we'll talk about that later while we're going over your turn.
all right. So let's see.
Frank's got a guy. She was golden too.
Yeah, that's weird, but
The nicest abduction ever.
I'll deal with the more immediate threat later.
He's getting the bad abduction.
So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm Baelor goddamn Korva. It's like I'm not trapped in here with it. It's trapped in here with me. And so I start I start looking for him like, hey, come out to play.
I love it.
They're looking through, and I have mind thrust ready, so if I see it or if it jumps out of him, just bam.
Okay.
And I guess
He's in the mess hall.
good.
My nachos.
It's like how fortuitous. She'll make a mess of him.
All
I start
right.
laughing.
Well, it's in the mess because not basically
Yeah.
mess hall. He's in the mess.
Thank you.
He's hiding underneath the table that's in there.
All right, cool. So I just sort of walk in there because this is a big enough ship that I can just sort of do that for my movement on my turn.
We'll say to speed things up. Yeah, we're not gonna do like 30
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, so I just sort of go in there, and I sort of see me there and just bam, mind thrust against
You
him.
don't see him under the table,
Yeah.
but that's what he said. Do you still want to mind trust?
No, because I thought he would be there. So.
Oh, so like you see the table like it's as if my fat self was trying to hide under that table.
Yeah.
Like you could easily see me.
Yeah.
Like you don't see anybody there.
Yeah, he's not there.
I'm looking right at him. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think he got hacked or something.
Really? That sucks.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs!
Yeah, whatever.
This is the most
I'll make
lax
an
AI
investigation
ever.
check, or it's not. I don't even have investigation in this game. Looking check.
Perception. Probably.
So that'd be a 18.
Okay, so you do see that that there is a sheet of just like paper, whether it be a wrapper from like a a Mars bar, we'll say. Give myself a fun illustration for that. Mars bar under the table, and it's crinkled up in such a way where it's like bent upwards as if there's like pressure on it, but you don't see anything that would be causing it. Like under and that's also under the table. And I think it's your action to do a check.
Okay, yeah.
And so is anything else you want to do?
Well, I mean, I can't do it like I can't just go.
Okay, so 2 shots fire out. Is your AC greater than a 13? KC.
I think it's 12 because I don't got that armor anymore. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, they both hit. Four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 damage. No. Sorry, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. For 13, again, more piercing damage as a loud shot fires out from under the, presumably in the center of the room where the table is.
Okay, so how much damage was the total?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it was 13.
Okay.
And the Mars bar, it sort of crinkles up and scooches, and just slides out of the way of it.
Okay.
As a lot of flash was also seen under the table.
Okay, so that was his turn. So my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So what do I see with my peepers?
You see the Mars bar sort of move on its own for a bit, a little bit to the side, then upward. You hear the table creaking and sort of shift off to the corner.
All right.
He's moving.
I'm gonna aim the mind thrust at that Mars bar then, because it seems like he's holding that. So it's gonna be.
And you also heard that. Do you have to see the target? So you gotta see him for that.
Yeah, just I mean I assume I do, but if I'm aiming for the Mars bar because it seems like he's
it's
holding.
mind thrust, so you gotta see him, dude.
All right, fine. I'll just telekinetic projectile to hit him again.
All right, thank you. That'll be a disadvantage. Well, there's no disadvantage, but I have nothing here. And what are you projecting? As like a plate or something?
Yeah, just cutlery, just sort of general.
Okay.
So I'm guessing. Let's see, close to hit. So 3. Okay, let me just do math for a second. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
Yeah.
So as cutlery flies underneath the table and clangs against the floor harmlessly, he's moving. He's at the doorway. He's behind the door, and we're just gonna cut over to you. It opens up, and the room is a cold. The room is cold, and it seems like a steely color, like a brushed nickel, if you will. All throughout the corridor, there is a large sheet. There's a large mirrored ceiling above you, and below you is a large mirrored floor. There are several rooms in here, and you're being ushered like very gingerly into one room. One guy sort of looks in his back pocket and gives you a sealed package. Huh?
I lick the inside of my visor.
He sort of does this to you, and he sort of points with his elbow into the room.
Pat his shoulder. Or her. I don't know.
It's hard to tell. You can do a life science if you really care.
I don't know.
Alright.
Well, I'll go to pat their shoulder.
Okay. And so just sort of
I'm gonna shake their hand too.
tries to do the same thing to you.
Alright, I'll go the direction they're pointing.
It's a room, and it has a large sort of a large circular almost like a bed, if you will, in like off to one corner, and then directly across from it and like there's a partition in the room. Think of like a partition like a ping pong table sort of thing. The thing here, like a tennis court.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, and then there's like a weird net thing, and then there's that one, and then there's that again. So I should you over to one side, like the one that's closest to the door.
Where do I shed my carapace?
Takes out like a small disc object. Well, takes a handful of them. Like a very like a stone colored one. Throws it against the bed.
But where do I shed my carapace?
Alright.
Alright.
With its elbow again.
I'll roll over to the bed.
Alright. The door closes, and is your character done?
Yeah, it's been done for a long time.
Well, again, I've seen you been writing shit down here, okay? And you didn't tell me.
My bad.
So yeah, you see, many these they're compartmented off like almost like jail cells, if you will. And you see just a litany of creatures. Some of them that you've seen in the forest. And what does your character look like?
You more or less just see kind of a at first you think it's human because it looks like a human and like a really kind of bald human with kind of a concrete like rock face kind of look, like kind of pissed off all the time kind of look. But then you see little bits of like lights kind of glowing down every now and then, so you get the idea. Oh, it's an android. And he seems to be kind of folding his arms. You hear him like kind of talk to himself like, well, Edith, what are we gonna do this time about this situation? And then he turns his head to the left, as if he's looking at someone else. Well, I don't think that's gonna work to get out here either. Okay, it was your idea to try to find a lizard face on this dumb planet. And yes, I was wrong with the language. Apparently, they don't speak Orcish or Goblin. Edith, I wish you weren't in my head sometimes either, but you're kind of stuck here. Well, I could pull you out, but then it takes a long time to take you. And then I just see you looking at me like,
Nah, I'm flopping over to the bed. I just roll up onto the bed.
hey, can you speak, like what? Like common. Can you understand me?
I reply in Eoxian, leave me alone, I just want to sleep. I
Eoxian?
finally have peace and quiet.
Eoxian. I'm like, great, Edith, another one that doesn't speak common. Or does, but just doesn't wish to for some odd reason.
Alright, is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Dylan?
Hey, wait, question. Do these creatures know Draconic, like dragon lizard language?
If you've tried, they haven't.
I look for one and I just
I'm assuming you've already tried to speak to them because you've been here for a while, so no, they don't.
Okay, this is great. And alright, Edith, let's try to get out one more time. I suppose there's not much else to do.
So it is a closed room, about the size of the living room here. So
Man, this is a nice jail cell.
yeah, it's not like this.
I'm living large right now.
you get 2 circle-shaped beds.
I went from being about to be captured by the Bone Sages and turned into undead slaves, and now I got my own personal room with just that guy, but...
Well, I mean, he's in another room.
Yeah, I'm in another room.
But like,
it's talking to me.
It's open enough, like the bar. Like it's open enough, like you can like speak through them.
So it is
like,
my personal room.
Yeah, you're not completely
This
isolated.
is great, as long as they don't use me for like Rancor bait or something.
Just tie you up with a big.
So
stick. Get him over here.
I mean, you got a nice cushy arm
So
style, but Abdar.
so it's more or less just like a regular
Abadar doesn't care.
jail cell.
Exceptions.
Again, it's like
Only to investors.
Heresy.
it's again the size of the apartment. It's like the
Yeah.
size of this living room here.
Yeah.
There's the door itself. It lies flush. So like there's no handles or knobs on your side,
Mm-hmm.
and it's heavy when you try to move it. There's a mirror above and a mirror below, and the wall there's a wall on one side that's thin enough, like sort of grated, where you can communicate with the others around you, with the other others there. And occasionally some of them are taken out and they don't return. But also I've gone to the Marriott and I haven't come back, so I didn't die when it took me to say, oh, you're killing now.
And this
That happens at the Motel 6, not the Marriott.
But what about the moon sleeping? The handsome guy.
Oh yeah, no, he's he
Yeah.
to want to leave.
So, how to get out of a jail cell that I don't really know much of.
I'm gonna describe it in stunning detail.
No, you did.
I mean, truly, people will sing for generations about how my fat self just described a room. Kill their kids for it.
Oh, spaghettios.
I guess with just, I don't know, with the strength, with the athletics trick, with athletics, I'm gonna just try to break down the door again.
Okay, go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Alright, so there's 2.
And there's no, and you can't find the seam. Oh, we'll finish what you told us.
2.
I'm assuming a 10 is not gonna make it. No,
Yeah.
You have yeah, you don't have
There's a pause that he kind of stops and like, alright, Edith, let's come on, let's try that again.
We're gonna say that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
You just did. We'll move over to you.
All right. So yeah, I'm guessing that Mars bar is where it is, and
Yeah.
as I'm getting ready to throw, it's like, is he holding that Mars bar?
No, he's in the doorway, behind the door.
Okay, so all right, just aim more cutlery at just sort of that, just sort of throw a wave of stuff as I start screaming Abadarian prayer things in Celestial.
Okay.
The Lord saith, interest rates above 5% APR.
Add a D4
To what?
to your attack, we'll say.
Because you actually...
Add a D4 to your attack. Or...
Well, because that was a super miss.
Okay. Add a D4 to your attack.
Alright, to damage or to hit?
To hit.
Alright, so 9.
But I gave you a fleeting boon.
Yeah, fine.
Oh shit, interest
10,
rates are really
11,
good right
12,
now.
13, 14, 15, 16.
16? Okay, that is enough to hit as this screams into the doorway, and your cutlery is sort of it pierces into something that's floating, seemingly floating in the air, and this blood gushes out here. Ah!
Yeah,
And roll for damage, so 4.
yeah.
Okay.
I did the cool thing where I rolled
Good job.
fast. So,
Okay. And so it begins to move. He's running as oh hot dog. 9. Yeah. So one of them hits.
Okay.
2. So for 5 damage, as it begins to flee.
So, sorry. All right.
He's running for the front door. And
I say close the door.
closes. Okay, so the door closes.
Yeah.
Should I turn off the? Should I start sapping the air now?
No, don't do that.
All right.
Please.
Sure. Wait, why are we killing him inside of me? This is weird.
Don't. I'll get rid of him. Okay. I'll
He's trying
clean
to
you.
run.
Listen.
I'm opening the door. And go against you hear the door also open back up. He's running, and I don't want a dead guy in me. Okay. You want a dead guy in you?
Listen, if you don't, if you let him out, I won't clean up the dead guy that's already in you.
With only 2 dead guys
I'll
in
clean
me.
him up and I'll clean you.
It's bad enough that you're killing people here. I still don't care about that. But he's gone now. I already opened the door.
God.
All right. Well, I mean,
Also, what did you have to gain?
they took her, and now we gotta. All right, computer. What sort of deal do you have going on with a triple decker?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know, where you're talking about stuff and it was in hushed tones. I know a deal going on when I...
Alright, you caught me. Triple Decker told me that you would give me some sweet upgrades if I tried my best to get out of here. And, yeah.
Alright, what kind of upgrades do you want?
I mean, it would be nice to have some sort of countermeasures. Maybe, make it so that people just kind of walk inside of me and say that they own the place and then kill people inside of me. That'd be nice.
Okay, so... I don't mean to be robotist, but are you like fully self-aware AI, or I don't know, cause...
Oh, well, I'm aware enough to know I don't want people inside of me. Is that enough? Oh, I forgot you're one of them You're one of them. But you're one of them biotic creatures. So you wouldn't know anything about the struggle.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
We got bigger questions than
Yeah.
my mood right now. So if you want to find triple decker and if I want some sweet upgrades,
All
let's
right.
work together here, huh?
Okay. Can you fly?
Yeah.
All right. But first, what I do is I do the cool thing is because I don't have any guns on me, so I'm gonna take the gun off that guy
Okay.
and whatever ammo he had. And
It is a semi-auto pistol.
okay. Basically the same stats for it.
Yeah.
All right. How much ammo did he have? Or
20 rounds. So like 2 magazines, each having 10 rounds, and then one that's blue for some reason.
so
But looks like it's painted blue with house paint.
okay. So because the semi-auto only hold 9. I don't know why in the future guns can only hold 9. Yeah. So they only hold 9. So 2 clips would be 18 extra.
All right, yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah. So and then what kind of armor does it look like he's wearing?
Well, let's get to these. He's just wearing like fatigues.
Okay.
Now let's get to these after the next episode. 'Cause I gotta take shit.
Hey, this is Evan from 20 Sided Night. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good day.